Well, thanks for joining with me for the verse of the day. My name is Pastor David Prenga. I'm the executive pastor here at Brewster Baptist Church. And today's verse is actually a parable of the mustard seed. And I'd like to read it to you. It's very short. It's from the book of Matthew 13, verses 31 and 32. It says, "He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it's the largest of the garden plants and become a tree, so that the birds come and perch on its branches." See, the mustard seed is considered one of the smallest seeds. And despite its small seed, it has a tremendous growth and becomes a large plant. And the large plant can have a tremendous impact on others. The question that I often ask myself when I look at the mustard seed parable is, what is God trying to share with me through this parable? What's the significance of the mustard seed in my life? See, I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't feel like I'm making much of a difference or an impact in God's kingdom. I can look at other people and see their impact, but I often don't see the impact I'm actually doing. And you know what? It can be discouraging. See, God wants us to be like the mustard seed. Despite its small size, the mustard seed can just grow day after day after day until it goes into a large plant. In order to get there, though, it has to receive water and sun and heat for it to grow. See, if we want our spiritual life to grow and make an impact in God's kingdom, what must we do? Well, we need to grow in our spiritual walk by putting God first. It's having a proper view of God and how we should live our life, especially, is very important. There was a popular bracelet years ago. It had 4 letters. It was WWJD. What would Jesus do? And the bracelet was a reminder for us that we need to focus on God, not ourselves. See, our faith in God will grow daily when we make the right decisions and put God first. The second thing is that we need to spend time with God in the Bible and in prayer. I often tell people, you know what, just read one chapter in the Bible a day, and it will just help you in your growth with God. Another thing that you can do is just pray, whether it's waking up in the beginning of the day and just praising God for a couple things. It could be during the middle of the day, you're just driving around and praising God, or at the end of the day, just thanking God for just a wonderful day, or even sharing with God some of the worries or some of the frustrations that you have. But by doing this, you're going to grow in your relationship with God. Even these small incremental steps over time can have a significant impact in our walk with God. And the third thing that we can do is simply this: do good works and love people. And that will help us to grow in our faith. God tells us that we are to love one another. A simple way of loving one another is helping people when they need help. Just recently, my wife had a friend who gave birth to and had a baby. And my wife and I, we brought over a meal to that family. That small little act was a huge benefit for that family. In the same way, when you have a coworker or a neighbor who's sick for a time or had surgery, the small act of bringing over food has a huge impact for not only their life, but also makes you feel good yourself. These small, significant impacts of love are making impacts on your friends and helps us grow in our faith at the same time. See, when we put God first in our life and we show love to other people around us, I believe that helps us grow in our spiritual life. And often, we don't see the impact that we're having on others, but it is happening, and we are making a difference in God's kingdom. Just as the seed grows bigger and bigger every day, our spiritual life needs to grow bigger and having more of an impact with God. It just doesn't happen all at once. Well, thanks for joining with me for the verse of the day. God bless and have yourself a great day.